Winter Butts, it's Shelly
and Brittany
from heartsinyourfood.com, and we're here today to talk to you about something that I've been trying. I wanted to try it for a really long time. I didn't think I could do it, and then I've had the book for a really long time. I actually made myself sit down and read it, and I kind of knew the premise before, but I didn't really, you know, have all the details. So it's called, and I hate this word, and I know I saw an interview with the author, and he didn't want to put the word diet into the book, but his publishers convinced him to go ahead and do that. But it's called 80-10-10. It's the 80-10-10 diet, and what it is a lot of people get it confused. They say it's a fruit-only diet, and it's not a fruit-only diet. What it is 80% of your calories that you consume during the day should be from carbohydrates. And when we say carbohydrates, we mean fruit and vegetables. And 10% should come from protein, and the last 10% of your calories should come from fat. So if you're thinking that doesn't sound like a lot of fat, no, it is not. But honestly, when you're eating so much fruit, like Dr. Graham gives you a set amount, like he gives you a formula to use to calculate your carbohydrates that you should be eating during the day. It goes by your weight and stuff. It's not a calorie counting diet, in the sense that it's not about depriving yourself. It's not like, oh, I can only eat this many calories. No, no, no. You have to eat a minimum amount of calories.
and it's really hard to get there.
It's like my minimum, I think, is like, if I did the calculations right, my minimum is like 1,847 calories. And then when I exercise and I go to the gym and I burn off like 600 calories or something, then I have to eat like 2,600 calories of, I mean, it's a lot of fruit. Because when you're only eating, you know, I don't know, let's see, a mango is like 135 calories or something like that, I think. Don't count me on that, but so mangoes and bananas and dates right now are something that I'm using to get the calories up. And when I say like bananas, you could either, some people that are like eat like 30 bananas a day, and they thrive on that. Like if you just go to 30bananasaday.com, that's Harley, I forget his last name. I don't want to say it because I forget his last name, but anyway, he goes by Durian Rider on YouTube. You can check him out. He's awesome. He's so darn cute. And then his girlfriend Free Lee is on there, and she's so darn cute too. And then of course Dr. Graham has foodinsport.com, and it's food with the letter N, sport, all one word.com. And then Dr. Graham, of course, wrote, and you can buy this book. So I just want to tell you guys, so far I've been doing this, how long has it been? Maybe, oh wait, I know exactly when. It was July 24th I started. So it hasn't even, was today exactly a month? I think it is.
So,
I think
yeah.
today's the 24th. So it's been exactly a month. And let me just tell you, I didn't really need to lose too much weight. Like, I'm okay with the weight I'm at. I'm 45 years old. I understand I'm not going to have some rock hard body like I used to. Okay, that's not going to happen for me again. I mean, it could, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to be, you know, upset about it. I'm not out, like, lifting weights and, you know, doing all this hardcore exercise. I go to spin class 4 times a week, and that's like 80 miles on the bike. And then usually, if I'm really feeling great, I'll go the 5th time, but that's kind of pushing it for me. And then I lift weights. Each time I go there, I go do, you know, some circuit training. So I'm pretty active for me, and I have some health challenges, so I think I'm doing really good. And I will tell you that I have not lost any weight. I have actually gained 2 pounds. But, and I'm not going to stand up and show you, but Brittany and I were just, when I was getting ready.
We were comparing.
Nobody needs to see my butt. Because I don't want to scare anyone. But the pants that I have on are like literally kind of falling off. Like I have like inches of fabric I can pull away. Like my cellulite is like melting away. Like it's I'm amazed. It's only been a month. I'd probably say in another month it's all going to be gone, pretty much. All of it. I mean, amazing if it keeps going at that rate. So, anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that if you're ready to take the next step, because I think, don't you think raw foods takes like a
I
evolution?
think everything, is in transitions, and I think the best thing too is experiment with what's best for your body and just go from there. You know, take it little by little, however you want to take it. But you know, the higher up you go, and I did do this for a few weeks. I kind of fell off due to some things I've been going through, but the amount of energy you have, and you think that you wouldn't be full on, you know, fruit, and I didn't crave anything.
No, oh my
at
gosh,
all.
I haven't had a piece of chocolate like carob or cacao, nothing. I am not even joking. Gone.
Yeah.
The only time I crave stuff, because I still live with people that eat bread, I smell that bread and oh my God, I'm just beside myself. Just like, it's horrible. Bread is the worst. Bread is the worst. But I haven't had, and I've gone through my girly time, no problem.
Yeah.
Bizarre. You just keep shoving in bananas and shoving in mangoes when you're hungry, and you know, getting the water down. It's effortless. And I will tell you, my workouts at the gym, holy crap, I have never had so much energy. Oh yeah, and okay, this is amazing. Like, I'm so excited about this. Because this is something that's never happened to me before in my life. Okay, I could go to the gym and work out so hard, not one drop of sweat, not one. Okay, seriously, and I'm working hard. She goes to spin class with me. I'm doing just what the instructor.
And I have like my sweatband.
Yeah.
I'm all drenched in sweat.
Yeah, not one drop of sweat's coming off of me. Now pouring down my face. I'm just cleaning up my lymphatic system, and the sweat's coming out. Like, amazing. So thank you, Dr. Doug Brown. You know what you're talking about. So anybody that wants to get this book, please get it and try it. If you're, like I was telling, like we were talking about earlier, it's such an evolution from, you know, standard American diet. You start trying all these diets. You eat chicken breast and the rice and the salads. And, you know, I was doing all that stuff when I was on the standard American diet. I always had a giant salad, like always. And I always ate fruit and stuff like that. But I also ate, I love to bake. I ate all the cookies and the pies, and I mean, you know, Starbucks every single day. I had a whole setup in my own house to make Starbucks drinks, you know. And then you go from that kind of thing, you start cutting out the bad stuff, and then whenever I went raw, you know, I thought, oh, this is awesome, this is the key. But about 2.5 years in, I started noticing really subtle, or not 2.5, but about 2 years, I started noticing little subtle things, and I noticed my energy level was a little funky. I think I was, and I wasn't even doing that many nuts, really. I wasn't really doing a lot of stuff like that, because it kind of started to upset my stomach. So I don't know, I thought, oh, I need to change. And I always watched all the videos of the 80-10-10ers, and I thought, geez, I don't know if I could do that. I really don't, you know. And with raw food, I just said I'm doing it. So it took me a little time to work up the guts to get here, but I think that's really the evolution of something like this, you know. Yeah. You just keep taking those little baby steps, and I keep asking myself, you know, because I'm never a person to say, oh, this is how it's going to be forever, because obviously things change, you know. If what you're doing isn't serving you, then stop doing it. And so just with the standard raw food, something was just a little wrong, you know. And I still think I'm adjusting to this. Yeah. You know, I'm not getting out of bed as easily as I did in the beginning when I started raw food. I think my body's just adjusting to a lot of things. So, you know, I'm going to give it time, and I'm going to be kind to myself. But I'm going to tell you what, you want to have some energy? You want to get some stuff done? I mean, this is the way to go. I can't even believe my workouts at the gym. I feel so strong and so like, and I'm pushing myself on the spin bike. I am pushing it to like some heavy resistance, and it is fine. It's amazing.
Go girl.
I know, it's awesome. I can't even.
You spin that bike.
I know. So, and I love spin class. I'm addicted to it. So anyways, I don't know, some of the tenets of the 80-10-10 diet, Just to give you a little idea, you know, 80% carbs, 10% fat. Oh, we should probably address the protein issue too. They call for 10% protein, and you can get that just by eating all the fruits and vegetables. You don't need to add another protein source. I will say sometimes I have some nutritional use. I've been kind of fiddling with it because I'm getting like 6% protein, and which they say is fine. Dr. Graham, I think he said when he wrote this book that he added a little bit more to pad it, but he thinks that 5 or 6% is fine to get your protein in. And also the fat. You know, a lot of people are 95.5 fibers. Was that right? No. 95.5, right? That makes 100.
Makes 105.
Math is not my good subject. Anyways, a lot of people are just doing 5% protein and 5% fat, and they feel fine. So I mean, you know, most days mine's about 7% fat and 7% protein. It ends up being in there. So, and I feel great. I haven't had, in the very beginning, the first 3 days, I was a little tired. I gotta tell you, I was a little bit like concerned, and then I just popped right back. I was fine. So, you know, give it a shot, check it out, get your water, get your sleep. They recommend going to sleep, you know, it doesn't specifically say, but, you know, go to bed with the sun, get up with the sun. I know it's hard for a lot of people, but they try to, you know, get as much sleep as you can, or as much as you care for. And that's the same thing with this diet, as much as you care for. Dr. Graham recommends eating 1,000 calories a meal, especially for men. That's like a baseline. There was some example in here where the guy needed to eat like 6,000 or 7,000 calories a day. That is amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, even for a large man, but
even to fit 1,000 calories in is really hard. Like I would find, like, I'd make this huge smoothie and I put all these bananas and I still would be short. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so full. I can't even.
So, and in here he's got some really helpful stuff. He has a summer menu, an autumn menu, a winter menu, a spring menu for the seasonal fruits and vegetables that you can get, and then he has like little recipes. I don't know if we want to call them recipes, but it's stuff that I use because I don't know how to combo these things sometimes. But like one of the things I love to do just to like get in calories is so simple. I don't know why we don't think of these things, but like 8 bananas and a head of lettuce, a head of romaine, and you drink it. And it sounds like it would be absolutely disgusting. It's not. It's good. It tastes like bananas. Like, it's great, you know. And then dates are really high in calories and, you know, lots of energy. So I can't think of anything else I want to hit on here. But if you are thinking that you want to try something else, you want to step up your game and you're already on a raw food diet, I highly recommend 80-10-10 by Dr. Douglas Graham. We will put a link down below where you can go to our store and get it. Honestly, I don't care where you buy it from. We didn't start this channel to make any money. We started this channel because we wanted other people to feel as good as we do. So if you like us and you want to help us out, go ahead and buy it from us. If not, go get it used, go do whatever you want, but just go do this and, you know, feel better. That's all. So, anything else? No,
I think that's it.
I think we got it. So get your water, get your rest, get your sleep. Oh, we forgot sun. Get your sun.
Oh yeah, my favorite thing.
Yeah, I actually got told by my doctor. He just looked at me and goes, "Too much sun." And I was like,
all my friends are like, "What have you been doing? Get out of the sun." I'm like, "Hey, I like getting my sun in."
I know, and it's, you know, it's funny. It's addicting. I really do believe it's really.
It just feels so good just to lay out there and just be warmed by the sun.
The only thing, if I'm out there too long, I get sleepy and then I don't want to carry on with the rest of my day. The sun kind of makes you tired. So, anyways, yeah, go buy 80-10-10, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.
See you later, alligators.
Eat something green.